Welcome to the Mid-Wavespell Galactic Mayan Weather Report. So today is the yellow resonant warrior. It's the seventh day, which is the middle of a 13-day wave spell of the white dog. So what we're looking at today is the seventh day. This resonant tone is working on the emotional plane. So the middle of every wave spell returns to the emotional plane to help us reconnect to what are we working on here. So we've gone through 6 days of preparation work on the white dog wave spell. And today being the 7th, we stop for a second, reconnect. So the resonant tone is aligned with the back of the neck here. And it's all about, channeling to bring through the realignment of, the white dog energy that we're working on. Because what often happens when we begin these processes is we get really caught up in one part of the journey. So we're talking about the white dog, so about compassion, love, opening our hearts, and it's easy to get carried away, and get lost in the journey of love, and lost in the journey of, wanting to be loved, and loyalty, and giving our loyalty in places and sometimes all the wrong places. And so the yellow resonant warrior comes in. It's a very fierce, powerful lover that comes in and says, what do you want? What are you working on? What is it that, to fearlessly question yourself, to fearlessly question what is it that you live for? What is it that makes you thrive? To fearlessly question, what is it that is blocking you from truly opening your heart up to yourself? And I have a beautiful brother. Those who know me well know that he's my warrior that stands by my side in so many of these missions, that we've supported each other through these journeys. And he is a yellow resonant warrior. And he, as a yellow resonant warrior, he has been the most priceless mentor for me. As I've been going through these journeys, sometimes these huge leaps off the proverbial cliff into the unknown, and I've been terrified. Deep inside, I've known that I'm doing the right thing, but I've been terrified. And so my yellow resonant brother, Mr. Jason Bart, if you know me, you probably know him. And he stands by my side. And those moments when I'm weak and when I'm doubting myself and when I'm not sure, it's like this is a pretty vulnerable place to go. He has this incredible capacity as a yellow resonant warrior to simply look at me, this piercing gaze where he looks at me directly, fearlessly, and asks me the question that many are scared to ask. And with one simple question, he has this incredible talent of breaking open all of my mental, constructs that have been restricting my capacity to really just be me. And with his ability to question so fearlessly, and with his heart's intelligence, not with his brain, he just penetrates and opens people up. And as a lot of you who are following this report may have experienced his magic as well and in his work. And so the yellow resonant warrior today is asking for us to fearlessly question in our lives what is real and what's not. Fearlessly questioning, how are we entering the world? Are we stepping into the world from a state of compassion, from a place where we want to understand the other, understand each other? Or are we stepping into the world scared and already blocked up and defensive with our hearts protected, not wanting to share? Because what if they take more than their share and I'm left with nothing? And so we get this problem where we all start trying to hoard and hold our love back and say, well, you give me your love first and then I'll give you my love. And that's not how the economy of spirituality works. This is not how we exchange. It's quite the paradox that it's only when we unconditionally share our hearts and share our love and share our human experience with each other from a place of compassion and understanding that we are able to, in turn, open ourselves to receive the love, to receive the acknowledgement, the loyalty, the beauty around us, so that we can be together as a collective tribe, co-creating a new world together. And those times are here. For all that you may see in the media and the rest, I can tell you with a hand on my heart that the times are here. The people are banding together. And the only thing that will stop you from being able to experience this, to see this in your life right now, is your own limitations of your beliefs that are restricting you to still play the victim of the world outside. And that is where today's yellow resonant warrior is asking for you to be fearless and fearlessly look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, where are you getting in your own way? Where are you blocking yourself from opening your heart, continuously still wanting to blame the outside world? You know, people can lock up our bodies, they can imprison us in so many ways, but no one can force an imprisonment of your mind. Only you can. And so today, the guiding energy for today is the yellow resonant star, which is all about allow yourself to realign by recognizing the beautiful art that is your life. Yeah? And that means embracing the shadow and embracing the light. There's so many, I was looking at Pablo Picasso yesterday, it was his Galactic signature, and all great artists, you look at it and there's a depth, there's almost like a suffering that's tasted within it, but then there's this beauty, there's this art, and a real artist has this ability to take the suffering and the beauty and bring them together, and that contrast is mixed together with these beautiful paints and colors and sculptures and to create this expression of the dance between the light and the dark. And that's our dance. But we need to bring in that shadow, and we need to bring in that light, and we need to integrate them together so they can dance. And that is the job of the yellow resonant warrior today, is to help us integrate these sides of ourselves, to come to peace, to fearlessly look these sides of ourselves in the eye and come to peace. Because as we do that, we allow ourselves to open as a channel, as a conduit for love to move through us. And then we can truly take the next steps to living an unconditionally beautiful, love-filled life, where we co-create together as a global tribe of unique individuals, bringing each of our unique gifts to the greater picture, the greater synarchy. So enjoy this wave spell, and I will see you at the beginning of the blue night wave, starting in 7 days.